Hey guys, today we have the Springfield Armory SA Sexual Assault 35 Browning high power clone. Now what's better than that? An actual Browning high power. Now, there are a couple key differences between these two. When Springfield revised the whole entire design, they actually started in roughly about 2021. Browning stopped producing the high power in 2018. Now, a couple specs on these things. It is going to be 7.8 inches long, so it's a long sucker. It's going to have a height of 4.8 inches, perfect for concealability, and it's going to weigh roughly 31.5 ounces. The barrel is going to be a 4.7 inch. The whole entire firearm is going to be a blued carbon forged finish. It seems and feels parkerized, but it's technically blued on these ones. I don't know what they mean by that. With the grip panels, it is going to be a checkered walnut grip. Key differences between the two. Springfield actually put in a better trigger on this thing, and it's also going to take away the magazine disconnect, which is a great way to actually do it. With the old Browning like this one, you had to remove that magazine disconnect in order for it to actually work appropriately. The main difference though, it's also going to feature different sights. It's going to be a modernized sight, kind of like this one right here. So it is going to be Springfield's design on those sights. Everything else though, it is cross-compatible with all the other Browning high-power stuff. The SA-35 is also going to feature a 15 round magazine as opposed to 13 rounds. So in terms of a clone, it's pretty close. Just think of it as a clone with a bunch of upgrades. Now you can't really test out a clone unless you actually shoot those things, okay? So we're gonna first start off with the actual Browning high power made in Belgium. "13 rounds, pretty freaking sweet so far." Now, with the Springfield Armory SA-35. Phenomenal. That trigger absolutely shits and dunks on the actual Browning high power. So Springfield did a fantastic job on that trigger so far. Everything's working pretty well, except for Springfield quality a little bit. Walnut's starting to already get a little bit loose on that hand grip. That's nothing a little flathead screwdriver can't fix. A little fun history about the Browning high power. In 1935, it was officially manufactured, and in 1941, when the Nazis took over Belgium, the FN facility for Browning high power started producing a crap ton of the high powers for the SS. So a little fun fact, not so fun fact. Now with the SA-35, that new trigger that they actually put in is extremely nice. It is a lot shorter on that reset, and it's a lot softer in terms of that trigger pull. So we're gonna see how fast this thing actually goes in terms of a good old-fashioned bill. Pretty okay, 1.7. We're gonna try that again one more time. 1.6. And we're taking a look here. I did pull one shot on each one of them, but relatively speaking, it's pretty darn good with a good old-fashioned little warm-up bill. Joining us again today, huge history buff, very vocal and very opinionated person, Brandon White. He is going to test out the SA-35 Browning high power clone, and we'll see how he feels about it. So, how'd you like the SA-35?
Okay.
There you have it. Once again, he thought it was absolutely phenomenal and amazing. He could probably write a 5-page essay about this thing. Now, the Browning high power has been known to actually bite you pretty darn good. It's got a lot of sharp edges, sharp corners as well. That hammer kicks back really nice too. So if you have fat hands, it's been known to actually strike you. I'm gonna shoot this thing a couple times, just do it real quick and see how much it actually does bite me. Definitely is getting pretty darn raw up there. So, high power wise, it's definitely not a Glock, that's for sure. And it does kind of hurt to shoot every once in a while. But that accuracy though, that's pretty freaking good. Look at that big old hole right here that I'm creating. Boom, 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 boom. Roughly all within 10 yards. All in all, if you are a big fan of the Browning high power and you can't get yourself an original one like I have right here because it's too damn expensive and it's a collector's item now, the SA-35 is a phenomenal clone. It does give you better performance in general. but it still does give you that nice little classic Browning high power little bite. Other than that, they sit for roughly a relatively reasonable price, about $600 to about $700, I want to say. But the SA-35 works phenomenally. I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5 in terms of a clone production on them, especially with adding those upgrades too and taking away all the things that people don't like. Would I probably get this thing over the FN high power? Yes, absolutely. The FN high power, it's not even a high power anymore, in my opinion. For right now, we just got the original Browning high power and the SA-35. SA-35 for the win. If you made it to the end of this video, go ahead and head on down to amphibiancustoms.com, use this code word right here, and receive 10% off on all your daily needs. Like, share, subscribe down below, and as always, thanks for stopping by.